who is the neighborhood market shopper? How does she shop the format? And where else, where is the format sourcing its shoppers from? Okay, because these shoppers aren't coming out of thin air, they're coming from other places. And that will help our clients better, your clients, our clients, the industry, better understand whom to and how to target merchandising efforts in that store. If they're sourcing a lot of shoppers away from Publix, for example, that suggests a competitive effort that's going to need to be targeted against the Publix shopper to continue to keep her satisfied in the neighborhood market environment. They're sourcing shoppers from the supercenter. Differentiation versus the supercenter, therefore, is going to be really important. So better understanding the shopper so that you can market to her better based upon who she is and where else she shops. I think that's one takeaway. The second is around assortment. Does the assortment in key categories at Neighborhood Market align to the strategy of the Neighborhood Market banner? Does it make sense? Does the mix that we see there, the pricing ladder that we see there, does it align to the overall endeavor of the format, so that our clients can go to their Neighborhood Market buyers and be more particular about the kinds of recommendations they want to make about assortment, mix, adjacencies, things like that. I think that's going to be important. And then I think as a third element, it's taking a look at the new prototype as we see it, and understanding through looking at that prototype, what are some of the big themes that we can discern that Walmart obviously wants to achieve in the prototype. So whether that's around pickup, whether it's around an emphasis on perishables, an emphasis on, say, more natural or organic or slightly higher end types of products, knowing that, how does that influence the kind of marketing endeavors that you're going to want to do in that format? As the format gets bigger, then, and as the format expands, we're anticipating the latest forecast is that it will be about a $27 billion retailer by 2020. Then it's going to be critical for our clients to put together merchandising strategies in that store, in that format, that make it unique from their endeavors with the supercenter.
I think the major thing that I know that concerns our suppliers a great deal are major things. I would say two major elephants in the room. First, is this format actually going to keep growing? There's a lot of discussion about, whether it's going to, we know they scaled back expansion a little bit on it. And so from Leon's point of view, we're saying, it is going to keep growing, and here's how you should orient your teams to align with that. And I think the other elephant in the room is what Leon mentioned about the supercenter, and does this format pull shoppers from the supercenter, and how is Walmart going to differentiate that? And I think one of the major areas that that's one of the major areas we've been focusing on, and one of the major takeaways from that we have focused on is around the fact that suppliers can play a major role in helping Walmart differentiate this format. It's tough. We know that there are a lot of bureaucratic hoops to jump through, especially as Walmart continues to supply Neighborhood Market the same way it does the supercenter. But we believe that suppliers have the expertise to be able to help Walmart determine how to best run this small format and what to put on the shelves in there, because they have experience, across channels. And so I think those would be two major areas that we'll really get into is, how does this format interact with the supercenter, and what should you do about it as a supplier? And, what's ahead, and how should you be forecasting for Neighborhood Market's growth going into the end of the decade?